The Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto has condemned a border wall ordered by U.S. President Donald Trump. He reiterated that Mexico would in no way fund the construction of the wall. Let's get more on this story and speak to John Thomas, who is live for us from Los Angeles. He's a Republican strategist. Many thanks for joining us on the program, John. So you heard there, Mexico has refused to pay for the wall. No matter what side of the fence you are on, this wall is going to cost billions of dollars. How is Trump going to justify the cost?
Well, I think what Trump is looking at is, first of all, there's a dollars and cents way of looking at it in terms of the fact that immigrant labor or legal alien labor is being paid, is stealing basically American jobs. So that's costing Americans time and money. I think also he's looking at it from a public safety issue, that drug dealers traffic narcotics and other products across our porous borders, and that presents a public safety risk. So it's not just a financial risk or financial issue, it's a public safety crisis.
This wall will also represent many logistical difficulties as well. How much attention has that received in the United States?
You know, it did receive a little bit toward the end of the general election for president. But you know, what's interesting is people talk about that the press and the media take Trump literally but not seriously, and that the American people take Donald Trump seriously but not literally. And I think that's really appropriate to this explanation, in the fact that what Donald Trump has said is he says we're going to build that wall. And yes, indeed, he's going to build a wall on portions of the highly trafficked area that need a physical barrier to keep them out. But you've got to remember, obviously, the southern border in the United States is an immense, covers an immense distance. And to build a physical barrier is impossible. But there are portions of the border that they don't actually need any kind of barrier because it's treacherous to pass. And then for other areas that aren't really trafficked, what Trump has said is that he's going to use technology to patrol it, like drones and other things, as well as tripling the number of immigration agents.
Now, one of the other things that Trump has talked about is the sanctuary cities that he is wanting to come down hard on. But we've heard from various mayors from these sanctuary cities, like from Chicago and from New York, saying they're going to continue to provide sanctuaries to migrants. So how is that going to go down with Trump? Can they continue to go against his will?
This is going to be interesting to watch play out, because locally, you know, where I live here in Los Angeles, California, it is, I don't know if they've officially declared it as a sanctuary city or themselves as a sanctuary city, but it's a sanctuary city for all intents and purposes in terms of immigration, enforcing immigration rules. And so this has become a political issue in these cities like Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, for the mayors of those cities to acquiesce to Trump, even if they agreed with him, which I don't think they do. But it would be a political loser for them locally. So they're fighting Trump. But here's the thing. Trump has leverage, both in the mayors are disobeying federal law. So they potentially could be prosecuted personally for breaking federal law, as well as Trump controls the power of the purse. So if he will, and he has threatened to cut off federal funds to sanctuary cities or cities that continue to be sanctuary cities, and that ends up affecting the citizenry and may end up causing these mayors to buckle. So here's what I think you're going to see. I think you're going to see some kind of compromise, some kind of hybrid, where Trump basically strengthens immigration agents in these cities to identify and deport the criminal illegal immigrants that are either behind bars or have been charged with crimes. And the other thing you're going to see is that Trump is going to say, you're not going to allow American taxpayer dollars to benefit non-Americans.
John, really interesting to talk to you. John Thomas there from Los Angeles, a Republican strategist.